Morning. Well, I'm in Branson. I'm actually kind of behind the hotel we're staying at. We're here to film the Branson Auto Auctions this weekend, so we're here to film. I apologize for the traffic and stuff. I wasn't sure about even making a video this morning, but I just woke up and I found it so important because we've been talking about that. On Wednesday, we kind of brought up that it was Wednesday evening that Jesus died, and then Thursday, and then Friday, and then here it is Saturday, because it's very important we see 3 days and 3 nights. So this is the third day. So he's been in the grave for 3 nights, and this is the third day. So we're just going to keep on reading, and we're going to pick it up where we left off. Matthew 27, starting verse 45. Now from the 6th hour until the 9th hour, there was darkness over all the land, and about the 9th hour, Jesus cried out with a loud voice, saying, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. It was, my God, why have you forsaken me? Some of those who stood there, when they heard that, said, this man is calling for Elijah. Immediately one of them ran and took a sponge, filled it with sour wine, and put it on a reed and gave it to him to drink. The rest said, let him alone. Let us see if Elijah will come save him. Jesus, when he had cried out again with a loud voice, yielded up his spirit. And behold, the veil of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom, and the earth quaked and the rocks were split. And the graves were opened, and many bodies of the saints who had fallen asleep were raised, and coming out of the graves after his resurrection, they went into the holy city and appeared to many. And when the centurion and those with him who were guarding Jesus saw the earthquake and the things that had happened, they feared greatly, saying, truly this was the Son of God. And many women who followed Jesus from Galilee ministered to him, were there looking from afar, among whom were Mary Magdalene and Mary, the mother of James and Joseph, the mother of Zebedee's son. And when evening had come, there came a rich man from Arimathea named Joseph, who himself had become a disciple of Jesus. This man went to Pilate, asked for the body of Jesus. Then Pilate commanded the body to be given to him. And when Joseph had taken the body, he wrapped it in a clean linen cloth and laid it in a new tomb, which he had hewn out of the rock. He rolled a large stone against the door of the tomb and departed. And Mary Magdalene was there, and the other Mary sitting opposite the tomb. Now there's a lot going on here. So we're going to spend a couple days talking about all that's taking place here because a lot's happening. But I want to talk about this rich man who gave him the tomb, Joseph, because it says he was a disciple of Jesus. And there's something that is brought up in Luke's account that is not brought up in Matthew's that I think is very important when it comes to Joseph here. So I'm just going to go to Luke 23, starting verse 50. And behold, there was a man named Joseph, a council member, a good and just man. He had not consented to their counsel indeed. He was from Arimathea, a city of the Jews, who himself was also waiting for the kingdom of God. And that's the piece that I think is so important, is that this man Joseph, he's literally waiting for the kingdom of God. Like his whole life is on mission now, that whenever he became a disciple, whenever that took place, that he did not consent to the deeds of the rest of the council, but that he himself is seeking the kingdom of God. And I think that's so important because that's what we should be doing. That's what all of us should be doing, is seeking the kingdom of God. Because I think we're seeking the things of this world. And even in that moment, I couldn't imagine wanting anything other than to seek the things of the world. When you watch your leader be killed, you're wanting to seek the things of the world, but it's time to seek the things of God. It's time to seek the kingdom of heaven, to seek for that kingdom, to wait, like I'm waiting for that. Like I'm running around this world because I'm waiting for that thing. And that's the critical piece that we have to focus on of what Joseph did, is that he was focused on the kingdom of heaven. He decided that in that moment, when he was watching Jesus die, that he was going to then, because he's seeking the kingdom of heaven, he then takes these next steps and the next steps and the next steps. You know, and of course Jesus would have to be in a tomb with a rock rolled in front of it to keep it more secure, to even prove more that he rose from the dead. All of this is just so perfect, but it's Joseph taking it upon himself to seek the kingdom of heaven, and that's what we need to be about, ladies and gentlemen. Seek the kingdom of heaven. See what happens. Amazing things, eternal things. I oftentimes kind of look at it like almost like I'm a ambassador of heaven, that I'm here. This isn't where I live. I'm just here being an ambassador representing heaven, seeking the kingdom of heaven and storing up treasures in heaven. And then one day I will then go back to where I belong, seeking that kingdom, always constantly seeking that kingdom. That's how we have to be, ladies and gentlemen. Hope this video helps. Any insight on that? Again, I apologize for the surroundings and kind of the impromptu behind the hotel in Branson, but God has a message, and it's very important we get it out no matter what. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. Feel called to support this channel with Patreon. That link is below. The most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests, so please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, love guns.